What's up, everybody? It's your local hero. Here, my guest host.
B1, aka the Altar. Bring your problems to me.
P, tell them what you smoking and drinking, man.
Uh, well, I'm drinking my West Bottom, as always. Well, usually. Today I have from Venture Cigars a Psycho 7 El Diablo El Diablo Blanco, I believe it is. Nice little cigar so far. I just lit it up first time I had it. Tried later on. I was smoking. So far the draw is not too bad.
Huh? Me, I got I got a Modelo and an Iora. You can't see it the damn light, but anyway, whatever. Um, but so Father's Day is around the corner, man.
It is, it is. I mean, not really a big thing for me. Uh, I mean, yes, I still have my father, I still have my dad, but I don't really celebrate holidays of any sort. Uh, but the interesting question is always what to get your father.
Hold on, before we get into that, I gotta ask you a question.
And what's the
What's what's the worst Father's Day gift you ever got?
worst Father's Day gift I got? Um, Honestly, I don't think I've ever received a bad Father's Day gift, and I only say that because usually for Father's Day, for me, it's the way it's supposed to be. Only my kids get me something. And I don't believe my kids can get me a bad gift because it's just the fact that they're thinking about me. And usually they get me stuff that I can use. So, yes, they get the socks or, they'll buy me uh one year I think I got lottery tickets, like scratch off lottery tickets. Uh I've gotten mugs, like coffee mugs. So I can pretty much use everything that they get me. Uh, and like I said, I mean, it's my kids getting me gifts. So there's really no worse gift that I've gotten.
Look, your kids are old enough to know that all that shit is terrible. The worst gift I ever got from Mimi's mother. She gets me this bottle with sand in it and it had a message in there and it was like I'm like that's beautiful. That's fuck out of here, man. That tube socks is terrible. I don't wear tube socks. Dude, I just got some terrible gifts, man. But we're here to talk people out of is the common gift, the coffee mug, the barbecue grill equipment, the fucking ties, the wallets, all that bullshit, generic gifts that they give people.
Well, but I mean, that's like this. I feel like with Father's Day, people don't really put a whole lot of thought into their gifts. It's kind of like, oh, you know what? A man would like this, so I'll get this for him. Whereas, with Mother's Day, people take months planning that shit out. You know, Everything has to be perfect for Mother's Day.
Hmm.
And
Dude.
don't get me wrong, mothers are very important. They do a lot,
Hmm.
and they deserve what they get.
Hmm.
But damn it, get a father. Sometimes, give him some of that.
Stop
Like,
asking this. Stop asking
like
this man to cook. You take the mothers out for Mother's Day, and you want us to sit on that hot ass grill all day.
yep, that
You
is
want
the
us.
biggest thing that always happens. Oh, Dad, are you gonna grill for Father's Day? Really?
You want us to cook
You
for all day.
ask your mom to bake a casserole for Mother's Day?
Yeah. You want us to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll get right on it on the 15th of February.
But I
So
mean, what? Once again, all this stuff is subjective because it all depends on the person. It depends on the man. You have some men, they love grilling. They will go out and grill every day of the week, all day, every
Hey,
day, all
I
year.
love I
They
love
don't.
grilling. I just don't want to grill on that day.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Some men they don't mind like that. It's actually their idea for them to go out and grill. You know,
Hmm.
what they want to do. Which, hey, that's cool. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I just feel
Hmm.
like it's one of those things that is kind of expected.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, it's Father's Day, so yeah, he's definitely gonna grill today. Like why? Why can't you take me out to dinner? Say find a restaurant that I like. Take me out.
Exactly. Exactly. I feel as though that's a setup too. Oh, we got you all this stuff. We got you this stuff for your grill, and then you fuck around and be like, so when you gonna use it? Not today.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it is. It's a gift for you, for them.
All right. So I got a question for you.
What's up?
Somebody's going shopping for you, right? Father's Day. Name your five top gifts that you would like to receive
Five top gifts that I would like to receive.
within reason.
No, 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 definitely. Uh, One thing, everybody who knows me is
Oh,
I'm
oh, whoa,
really,
whoa, 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 whoa. And let me rephrase it. Within reason that we can put on here. All
yeah,
right.
I, I know.
Okay.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a simple person. I don't even really do much. I go to work, I go home. That's really about all I do. So for me, one of my top five would definitely be electronics. So whether it be a game for one of my systems, something for my PC, a new phone, because I'm always breaking my phones. I mean, hell, I just bought this phone not even 3 months ago. My screen is already screwed. I've
I
already
got
cracked.
me one. I got to buy me one too.
So, hey, you really want to get me the best gift in the world? A screen protector does
I
wonders.
got one. I got one.
I thought I
It,
had one. I was
it's
the
not.
fool.
It's not cracked under here though. I just don't feel like pulling off the protector.
Well, I
I
mean,
might throw it.
at that point, no, I just leave it on there. But
I
mine is
might.
the actual glass. Like my actual screen is, yeah, it's, yeah. I can
I
still
might.
use it, but it's pretty bad. And it's getting
I
worse.
might. I might throw a protector on the protector.
Hey, sometimes you gotta wrap, sometimes you gotta double up.
All right. So you said electronics and what?
Yeah, so electronics, anything like that. Another thing for me would be alcohol. I drink, so
Number
you
two.
know, if you're old enough to buy that, uh, alcohol works for me. I've been smoking a lot more lately, so three for me would be cigars. They're cheap, something you can just go buy.
You could definitely
Um,
get you this is what I was telling Kim, bro. When we was talking to him, I was like, it's cheaper to me if you get the sample pack because not only do you get the cigar you want, but you get other cigars from that company to try and see if you like those as well.
no, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean,
Or some places got the hand roll house brands. They might be $5 or $6 a stick. They taste about as good as
well, see,
a 10 or 11 one.
you got to think if this is your kids buying you gifts or something, they probably don't know about all that.
I'm thinking as a woman who's going about the gifts to say the kids that bought it. Let's be honest.
Well, you got to remember, some of my kids are old enough to go out and buy their own gift.
Yeah. So go to the tobacconist and ask them.
And they might, but that becomes one of those things where it's like you got to know who you're buying it for. Uh, oh man, geez, so we got cigars, we got alcohol, which is
You got
always a good.
electronics.
We
You
got
got number.
electronics.
You got number four.
Uh, Other than that, for me, it's not really a whole lot because, like I said, I'm a simple man. So if you could find I don't know, maybe if you found like old movies, because I like a lot of the old movies from like the 80s and 90s.
Hmm.
So even if you like found movies from back then or old TV shows, stuff that I talk about a lot, because the ones that I like, I talk about a lot, not tell you if I have them or not. So maybe like some sort of nostalgia. So a movie or some sort of memorabilia, something like that, that
Hmm.
works. Otherwise, I would say gift cards. I'm one of those people who honestly don't mind gift cards,
Hmm.
uh, especially if you don't know exactly what to get me. A gift card. I don't go to movie theaters as much anymore since the pandemic, but we do still actually have an open movie theater here, and there's other theaters around. So, like, if somebody bought me a gift card to a movie theater, fuck it, I'll go catch a movie. Whatever. Chance to get out the house. I don't mind. Uh, my favorite store. I spent a lot of time there. Walmart. Uh, as I've gotten older, it's become a bigger part of my life because I'm always at fucking Walmart. Like whether I'm getting bedding or just going to find stuff for my game, buying books, just buying stuff for the house like candles and shit like that. Yeah, I'm an old man. I get into all of that shit now. Uh, fuck, I even buy food from there. So I might go grocery shopping there. So yeah, I would say my number one thing would be a gift card, even if you don't get a specific store. Uh, they had the Visa gift cards out there now, so you can get a Visa gift card for 25, $50.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can use that at any store. It doesn't matter what store I go to.
Hmm.
Because hell, I go to Michael's a lot. So like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, stuff like that. Uh, hardware stores, tool stores. Fuck, you can even use them at the liquor store. So see, that kills two birds with one stone. You give me the gift card, I get the alcohol. Boom, we all done. I mean, like it's honestly, I don't think when it comes to getting gifts for fathers, it's really not that hard. Just what is it that he does? Get him something that pertains to that. Or I'm always up for something from home. So you really want to impress me? Give me something from Chicago.
Hmm.
Like I'm a big Bears fan, so hey, even if it's something as simple as a Bears hat, whatever, I'm happy with it. Or I'm a big Wisconsin fan, Badgers, not Packers. So I'll take Badger gear, stuff like that. It's really not difficult. You just literally have to know what that particular man is into, and just try to find something in that area. Mm.
Well,
So what's your
my list starts off at number one, a gas card. Get me a gas card. If you get me a gas card, you ain't gonna give me shit else because this gas is getting ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fucking get it. I wanna know how much a pair of Jordans is for a horse.
and
For real, this gas is ridiculous, man.
even before gas prices went up, I'd still accept the gas card because I mean, hell, you can never go wrong with gas. You always gonna have to get gas if you drive. So it's definitely something that you'll use.
Number two, I would say, you give me about a old Forester, under proof rye, under $25. Won't break the bank. Give me that. So alcohol would be number two. Number three, of course, cigars. Get you a variety pack. You get a nice variety pack of here per se. Gurkhas for like $35. You get five in a pack. You get you a nice pack of Alec Bradley's for about 20, so you get some nice packs. Or you get 5 cigars for a person. Um, shit, let's see. Number three. Uh, Number three, I would say get me. Now here's the thing. I do like socks. I just don't like tube socks. So,
I know. See, like
so
you're more into the designer socks.
yeah, like my socks are dope. I got my excuse me duck socks on now. I just can't, If I had enough room, I'll show you. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like, you can do socks, just don't do the tube socks. It's just that's simple. That's four. 5. What do I want for 5? You know what? For 5, take me to dinner. How about that?
I mean, that is
And,
always a good
and when
one.
you take me to dinner, I don't want to drive. That means you drive. We go to dinner. I'll order dinner. You pay. You drive back home, and you go upstairs because I'm not that type of guy. Not on the first date. No, no, no.
So if they take you home, but then take you back out later on that day, does that count as a second date?
Yes, yes, it
All
does.
right. We just got to be clear about this. Got to
Yes,
be clear about the rules. Uh,
yes, it is.
Actually, I got to say I have more than five though, because another thing that I wouldn't mind getting,
Mhm,
and I know it's going to be weird, and most guys will be like, "Oh no, 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 that's not enough."
mhm.
Card,
Oh what?
a card. Just give me a fucking card, or make me a card. Just get a fucking piece of construction paper and a damn marker. Throw some glitter or some shit on it. I don't fucking know.
What's the age limit on this?
That's for my little ones. That,
You
that,
better not,
that, that's for my little ones.
better not be 18 years old cutting fucking hearts out for Father's Day card made out of construction paper. You lazy bum.
And see, you know what though? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. See, that's what we're gonna differ with that one. Because for me, even if my 22-year-old gave me a card that they made, that for me would probably be better than anything that they can buy. Because it's not that they're lazy, because it actually took time and energy for them to make that card. Like it's easy to just go to the store and just spend money. That's easy. Anybody can do that.
Go to the store and
But
spend money. Go
to
to
act,
the store and spend money. Just like you tell me you want that iPhone and them Jordans and that shirt and them pants and that jacket. Take your purse to the store and spend money.
see, I know, but see, that's me though. Like, I'm not. Yes, I like money, but money's not the most important thing to me. If I have it, great. If I don't have it, well, there's really no hair off my ass either. You
No, you finna make up for this. Just like I take my ass out there and buy you some. Buy me a pair of Jordans. Matter of fact, yeah, that's my number 6. Buy me some shoes.
See, I would say shoes, but hell, it's hard enough for me to find my shoes. Like especially with like Jordans, I got to be at the store when they first get released. Otherwise, I got to order them and wait for them to come in. And because I need a 14.
That's fine.
Not a lot of
That's
stores carry that.
that's fine.
They don't keep them on hand.
That's fine. Father's Day happen every year. You order them in July, have them sitting there waiting.
So you just
The date.
you just hold on to the shoes for a whole year, huh?
Yeah,
You just pop out. Oh, here you go.
yeah. You know what day it's gonna be. You know what day Father's Day gonna be next year.
I mean, that's true. But that's me though. Like I don't need expensive things because the price of it doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter.
Neither do they, but they get them. Take your ass to the store and
They
spend
do.
money.
Either that or another good thing to give a father for Father's Day, space.
Oh, definitely an Omaha steak deal.
Like, just man,
Omaha got a good steak deal.
yes, yes, yes. Steaks are those are amazing. Oh, I'm trying to think.
You,
Uh,
if I'm back home, you can take me to Gibson. Matter of fact, man.
See, if I'm back home, I'm a lot easier. Just take me to
See,
the patio. We cool.
see, everybody want to go to Mordenstown. Take me to Gibson.
No, you know where I want to go? If we doing steaks, take me to Lowry.
Hey, good. I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna go
Lowry.
Gibson though.
I mean, good. Gibson's is good. Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
still gonna go Gibson.
But Lowry's food, hey, we can make a whole day out of that. Because we can go, we can eat, we can hang out downtown, take a walk along the lakefront, go chill out by Buckingham for a little bit, maybe hit up Navy Pier while you down there.
Yeah, shout out to Ronnie. But a lot of you are type people that take you to Ronnie Steakhouse. It's closed now though. But yeah, Ronnie. Yeah, shout out to Ronnie's. Man. That's where I had my first outside steak at. Man. I think I paid like I forgot what steak. I think it might have been a skirt steak or something. I think I paid like $10 for the meal. I was like, yeah, this. Like, oh my goodness, it's cheap. I ate that shit, and I was like, oh, this low grade shit. This shit is terrible. I ain't gonna say it was terrible. The size was good, but you get what you pay for. More fat than meat.
That's true. But some people like that. Is the fat is actually where the flavor is. But when it comes to that, for me, that's a texture issue. I don't want to chew on fat.
I don't know. I mean, I know where it comes from, but I want to equal or somewhat equal, close. It wasn't close at Ronnie's.
I don't say like a little bit of marbling, that's fine for me.
Ronnie's
But
was
I
fine.
don't
Right,
want the ones where you got like a piece of fat that's like this thick, and then the meat on that fat is like that. It's like
Ronnie's Ronnie's was frying fat. That's what he got paid for.
I know people who literally just eat the fat. Like they'll cut that shit off and eat it like it's not like it's butter, like it's candy. Now I'm just looking at them like that's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's disgusting. But they love it. I can't do it.
hey, they like it. I love it.
You know what? Speaking of stuff for Father's Day, now this one will take some time. Obviously, this wouldn't be a last minute gift,
Hmm.
but take your dad on a vacation.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like maybe like if your dad's really big on fishing, right? Like he likes fishing. Maybe for next year, so like start planning it this year. For next year, take him on a fishing weekend. Just do some camping for that weekend or something. Just go fishing. Or you don't even have to take him. Just let him go by himself. Like just plan the trip for him and let him.
Hmm. Matter of fact, I think that's the best gift you can give is just letting him do him for the day. When
Hmm.
you're not hanging all over him, you're not all around him, you're not in person, but just let him boost off for the day. Uh, get him, get him a tea time. Get him a tea time, and go play some golf or something.
Yeah,
But
that would.
definitely, like to me,
And I guess that would be another gift for me too. Disc, because I play disc golf, so like I go out disc golfing.
I play golf. I've never been disc golfing.
I mean, it's basically the same thing, just with frisbees.
Oh no, just throw them at the hole and shit. Yeah, I saw some people play that.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, it looked fun. I just was like, yeah,
it is. It's definitely good exercise, just like regular golf, because like you're doing a lot of walking.
so
And the holes
I
are
don't,
the same, like they're not
I
all
don't,
flat, and
I don't.
you've got different types of courses. So
Who?
like we have one out here.
Uh huh.
It's 18 holes. It's an 18 hole
Uh huh.
course. but it's open.
Uh-huh.
But now, when I was in Wisconsin, we had an 18-hole course not far from my job out there.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but it was a wooded course, so you had to go through like a bunch of trees, and there was, I'm pretty sure there was like a creek in there somewhere, and you know, so it's still like golf. You still got like some of the same hazards and stuff, except for you don't have sand traps, obviously.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
trying to.
and you would
Oh,
think you'd be like, oh, well, you're just throwing a frisbee, so it's easy. No, because the discs actually react differently. So there's different numbers to the disc.
uh-huh.
You might have one that's overstable, and I believe the overstable ones, they tend to go left, right a little bit more. So like if you throw it flat,
Uh-huh.
it tends to lean right,
Uh-huh.
so it'll kind of cause it to go left more.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of got to adjust for that. And I mean, it's not as easy as just getting up there throwing a damn bit. It's gonna fly.
That's I saw a couple people play. I'm trying to think of this place. It's in PA. It's not Timonium. I'm trying to think of this place. Anyway, it's the strangest golf course I ever been to. Cause you got a farm in the middle of it. It got cows and horses and shit. And there's like a repair shop behind that. There's a college park there. Where I'm like, is this a golf course or is this a paintballing course? What the hell's going on here?
Hey, it might be a little bit of both.
Weird, man. Weird. Um, but yeah, I don't. He's about walking. I don't know what you talking about. I do not walk playing golf. I'm in a golf cart. I got my beer. I got my Bluetooth speaker. I got my phone, and I'm playing music.
See, I got all of that. Only I just walk.
Mm-mm.
Like you walk from hole to hole.
I put that cooler in the back with about 24 beers in that bitch.
See, that's why I got my cooler. That's why I got my cooler with wheels. Because I'll actually I'll throw beer and water in there. And usually when I play, I'm usually going out with somebody else. So disc golf is definitely it's definitely one that's more fun with more people.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you talking shit while you're playing, so you're not even really paying attention. You can keep track of your score, and the
Mm-hmm.
scoring is literally the exact same as golf.
Mm-hmm.
Scoring is still the same, and I mean, you can keep track because there are actually professional disc golf players.
I
Uh,
know that. I know that.
yep, they have, and some of them. I mean, like man, I watch them and I be like, bro, I thought this was simple, and they make it look easy because they'll throw a disc 400, 500 yards,
Mm-hmm.
and like you look at it and you watch it going, and it's just gliding, like it's just hanging in the air, and somehow like when you throw it, like you have to throw it a certain way to make it cut. So like you'll see it and it's just gliding straight, and all of a sudden you'll just see it just make this really sharp turn and go exactly where they wanted it to go. And you just looking like, yeah, I'll never be able to do that. Me, when I go out and play, I'm lucky if I can get that damn thing to glide 50 yards. I don't even bother keeping score. If it's a par four, hey, if I do it in six, I'm happy. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Basically, for me,
I
I
did.
actually started playing because of my carpal tunnel. It actually helped. Like I used to have a lot of pain in my wrist because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my guys at my last job, he was like, "Oh man, you should try this." And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, I just told you I have pain in my wrist, so how am I finna throw a disc when my wrist is hurting? And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, trust me, it'll help. It'll help. It'll help." And sure enough, we went out there a couple times. Like we went out there for probably about a week straight after work. We go
Mm-hmm.
out and we'd only play like half the course. So we'd only play like 9 holes and then leave. But after a while, that pain, it wasn't as bad, and then slowly it just kind of started working its way away
Mm.
to the point where I didn't even have that pain anymore. And I'm just like, I never would have thought that that would have worked in my life.
Yeah, I
And
wouldn't think either because it seems like you'll be using it more. I
it
don't know.
be,
Maybe
it
it's
be
just a
more.
maybe
Yes,
it's a repetitive maybe it's just a repetitive movement. It's like stretching or something. I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
it's kind of working like working the muscles out and kind of helping loosen things up. But no,
Mm.
yeah, it definitely helps, and I haven't had many problems out of it. Every once in a while, it'll still hurt, but it's not as severe as it was before. And I definitely don't have. I used to have muscle spasms a lot in my hands, but I don't have that anymore either.
You see, I never had it. I saw people play disc golf, and it was like, yeah, it looked like it was some. It took skills. It wasn't no shit you just go out and just do.
No, I mean, and you know what? It depending on how you're playing and where you're playing, yes, it takes skill. Obviously, if you're playing with more advanced players, people who've been doing it for a while.
Hmm.
But I found it is a pretty easy game to just pick up and do. I mean, like you'll kind of get used to it as you go. Because, like I
I
said,
was
I
gonna
mean,
say it's a
in
very
all honesty,
understandable game.
it is just frisbee.
Hmm.
It's frisbee. Is what it is.
Hmm.
Uh, just with a little bit more finesse. So I would say it would be akin to playing ultimate frisbee. I don't know if you've ever seen that before.
That's when
Like,
they run and attack, driving for the frisbee and all that shit, like
yeah,
tackling each other and shit.
yep.
Mhm.
So it'd be like
It's
that, just without the
football
tackle.
frisbee,
Yeah. So
basically.
it basically be just like that without the tackle.
Okay.
Like you got a target, you're aiming for a target. That's
Hmm.
it. You're trying to figure out how to get it there. And as you play over time, you'll get used to how you throw. And
Hmm.
if you go to most shops that actually sell the disc,
Hmm.
they know about them, and you can tell them what your problem is. So you can tell them, hey, when I go out there, I throw right-handed, but when I go out, it keeps turning left. I can't get it to go right, and they'll probably be able to suggest a disc for you, with the right numbers on it. That'll be like, oh, okay, well, you probably doing this, so try this disc and see how this works for you. And you'll be able to get this disc, do that, and they'll tell you different ways because you can throw you can throw backhand or you can throw forehand, but depending on which hand you're doing it with, it reacts differently. So, like if I throw forehand with my left, it's the same as throwing backhand with my right
Is it?
because it'll react the same.
What's-
You'd have to actually go out on the course and do it, and
Yeah,
then
because I'm trying to visualize it. 'Cause I'm like,
mhm, yeah, 'cause, like if you throw backhand, sorry, if you throw backhand with your right,
hmm.
usually the disc will curve left. But now if you throw backhand with your left, it'll curve right. So
What?
if you throw forehand with your left, then it
Uh,
curves right. It kind of reacts so that you can get it to go the way you want it to go, no matter
mm,
which hand you're throwing with. So like I'm right-handed, so it's not often I'm going to use my left to throw this disc. But say I need this disc to curve left. Well, yeah, if I throw it backhand, then it's going to probably curve left a little bit. But now say I need it to go right. Well, if I
uh,
throw it backhand, it's going to curve left. So what do? I can't really throw with my left because it's not.
mm.
So then in that instance, I would throw forehand with my right hand to make it go the other way.
Okay.
When I come out there, we'll have to find a course, and I'll
Yeah,
bring my.
because
And
I'm
keep
trying to figure it out, and I'm like, man,
yeah, it's a little confusing. It's a little
yeah,
confusing,
in my mind, I'm like, how
and I mean,
the
oddly enough, a lot of people don't know about it. I mean, it's in a lot of the college towns. I found that a lot of college students actually play disc golf, so it's a little bit more popular.
Yeah,
Uh,
it
like
seems like
regular places. There's actually disc golf courses all over,
the
and people
more,
just don't know that they're there because well, they don't play disc golf, so they usually don't use it.
and most of the places I saw has been like college towns.
Yeah, no, like there's a. I look up. I believe there's one in Chicago, like one or two in Chicago. Uh, and then I think there's one out in
Like actual Chicago or
yeah, like
Harrison,
actually
Chicago.
no, actually in Chicago. I believe there's a few in Chicago.
See, I would have never. It must be like maybe in. I can't even say the loop. That'd be like on the near south side, just when it's starting to turn south. And probably some on the west, on the near west side.
Well, I'm pretty sure I seen one. I'd have to look them up again. I'm pretty sure I seen one on the north side too, like one or two on the north.
Mm.
And I believe there's one. There might be one downtown. Like, well, I
That's
don't
what you
have
think.
downtown, but like along the lakefront.
Now, see, I mean, that's what I think it would be, but like where though? Unless it's probably like in the back of the Museum of Science and Industry or in back of Art Institute.
No, or it could be down by like Rainbow Beach or North Beach.
Uh-huh.
So closer to the, I would say closer to the northern part of the lakefront, like up there around Navy Pier, where most of the stuff is.
Let's leave house them. I did it indoor.
And see, that's what me and one of my guys at work we were talking about that. Like, we should open up an indoor.
No, I know the wind adds the excitement, but I'm saying in that general area where they got, you know what I'm saying, open
But
ass
that's the thing.
studios.
Even if you put it indoors, you can still have wind. Because I mean, like you have like football practice facilities
Mhm.
that have wind systems built in. Like for a lot of the pro teams,
Mhm.
their indoor practice facilities have wind systems because like they'll practice with their kickers in different wind situations. Like high wind,
Oh
low.
yeah.
You
Okay.
know. So if you built one indoors, you could still get a system like that to simulate wind,
Okay.
and
Okay,
that
I
would
get
even make it even better for professional players because then you can set the wind, the way you want it and practice in that particular situation. So maybe you're going to a course and that weekend the weather is supposed to be cloudy with 15-mile-an-hour winds.
I was gonna say rainy, but yeah, okay. Either one.
I mean, rainy. You generally don't play in the rain if you're outdoors.
Uh,
Just 'cause that makes it. I mean, just like with golf, that would make it a mess because all you wind up getting is pools of mud and water, and then obviously that does affect your. It affects how your disc flies once it gets wet.
yeah.
Because with disc golf, it's all about aerodynamics.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even the smallest drop of water on the surface of it can change the way it flies.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one of those things, and we done got like way off topic talking about this.
Yeah. I just never. Like, yeah. Okay. It's true, but I just never like really. I saw people play it, but I never really tried. But anyway, yeah. So back to like shit. Hey, um, you know what else would be a really good gift? And because I remember when I was working at this shop and this female did it, and it was dope. So she went and actually bought tires for her father. She bought all four tires, and then she got him a coupon to come back and just to purchase like tools or parts or something for the car if he needed it.
Yeah,
Like
I
we and
mean,
it covered like
not a
it
bad
covered.
idea. Hey, if you can find a place that do it, hey, I'd take a oil change for a gift.
She also had so she also did an oil change with it as well. So I was like, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Hell, I take an oil change, and I mean, my SUV with this Volkswagen, everything's expensive. Hell, I would take a headlight for a gift. And for those of you who are thinking like a headlight, each one of my headlights is $100. Yes, I will take a headlight for a gift.
Because you got the LEDs in that joint.
Oh man, yes, yes. These things are. I got the HID bulbs.
You could did it come like that or just I can't remember if it came like that. It was aftermarket.
No, it came like that. This well, Volkswagen they made two of every.
I
So
don't
mine
know if you could
have
you
the
could switch.
V8, and they have one that has the halogen lamps,
Uh,
like regular halogen lamps, and then they
uh-huh.
have one that has the HIDs, which is the one that I have
Uh-huh.
that has the HIDs. So if it was the regular halogen lamp
That's up.
bulb, it'd be fine.
That's up. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but like, because the first time I had a replacement, I'm sitting here thinking like, I've replaced headlights in cars before. You go to auto parts store, maybe $15 at the most for the bulbs, and that's for. And I'm like, oh, okay, it shouldn't be bad. I'm just run over here to like AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something, grab some
Mm-hmm.
bulbs, come in, and I go in there and I'm looking up the bulbs because I didn't know which ones. And the guy was like, "Oh, we don't have yours in." And I was just like, "Oh, okay. Well, can I just order them?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he told me the price, and he was like 146. And I'm looking at him, and I was like, "No, I just need one set, just one set."
You
And
thought
he's looking at me, and he was like, "That's just for one
that's just
bulb."
one
I'm
set.
like, oh,
Yeah.
no, oh, hell
Yeah.
no.
You thought he's trying to give you 7 or 8 cents.
Yeah, I'm
Like
just like, bro, I just need one set. That's all I need. Like,
because you
what are
because
you
you
talking?
buying it. You buying it in bulk.
Yeah, I'm just like, after that, I was like, look, I'm tempted to just ride around with no headlights. Hey, put some tap lights on the front of the car, turn them on before I start driving.
I had one I had a car that had the baluster was on the harmonic baluster. So fucking yeah, like just did this shit. And then sometimes they go out and a cop will pull me up, bang on them motherfucker real quick. I'm like, it works, officer.
It's on. It's good. Nah, yeah, and I need to get that redone anyway. So I said if I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep the car, I need to go get two completely brand new assemblies, which those are like $300 for just one, for just the whole headlight assembly. It's $300.
Uh,
But I need to get it because the film on these, like I've
no,
tried everything to clean it off.
oh no,
I've
they
tried,
got some of the. So let me tell you what they got. Because we ran into something like that. I don't find the name of it. They got this stuff at AutoZone. I promise you, it kills all the cloudiness off. But if I was you, what I would do, I see if they got a conversion kit. So other cars have a conversion kit. We just put the regular headlights.
well, I mean, I want to do that, but the whole thing is like, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just get a whole new assembly. Screw it, just do it that way. Because I mean, I'm not gonna convert it over and put regular headlights in this because I still wouldn't be able to see. Because like my problem right now is I can turn my headlights on,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're driving, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
unless you're right up on somebody or you happen to pass like some glass or something, you can't even tell my lights are on.
See, I gotta clean mine too. That's the problem. I'm
Like
probably gonna go. I'm gonna go
barely,
Friday and get the little shit.
yeah, like you can barely see 20, 30 feet in front of you.
But you
What
can go to you can go to any most auto shops and they do that.
Yeah, I don't know, but these are actually pretty scuffed up too. So like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to.
Or most auto shops, and if they can't, just go to the junkyard and get your replacement.
And I've thought about that, but the problem is I cannot find any. I can't find any junkyards, salvage yards, or anything that have this particular card, so that I can actually take them off. And there's not a lot of cars that what I'm saying I can switch parts out with. Like I can swap parts with a Tiguan, but there's not a lot of those in either with the years that I need. Like there's not a lot of those in salvage yards either. So I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm pretty much stuck to just buying brand new parts.
Mhm.
I think that's what Volkswagen gets you.
I agree with you.
But I already said I'm getting another car and it won't be a Volkswagen.
And it shouldn't be.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love the car. I love the way it rides. I love the features of the car. Like, it's great. It's a great car. Uh, and even for it being an SUV, and it only gets like 17 miles on the highway. Uh, I still get pretty decent gas mileage on it on the highway. In the city, it sucks.
That's
On
all
the
I was.
highway, I get pretty
If I
decent good.
start driving, I start driving my truck, man. My truck passed everything but a damn gas station, man. Oh, fuck this, man. That's the gas where it is. I'm in the Elantra, homie. Everywhere.
And see, I don't mind and for me, I guess right now it's not a gas isn't really a huge issue for me, just because all I do is go to work and come home. So I mean, it's still pretty pricey. Like I put $50 in. Like my truck was empty the other day, and I put $50 in. Barely, barely got me to half. Like it wasn't even at a half. It was still less than a half tank for $50.
I think my tank is about 14, 15 gallons. I put $20 in. I didn't even get half a tank.
Mine's 27 and a half.
Like I didn't even get half a tank in the car. I was like, yeah, you motherfucker.
Yeah, mine's 27 and a half gallons. And usually I don't let my car in the winter.
Get the interest there.
In the winter, I don't let it go past half. Usually, just to make sure I got
Oh,
gas in there.
yeah, you want to make sure that the lines don't freeze.
Yeah, and then in the summer, yeah, I'm a little bit more lax. Like usually, it'll probably get down to close to a quarter, before I fill it back up. And that's mainly because the gas prices were going up; they were fluctuating here. So
Mm-hmm.
one day it'll be 469, but then the next day it'll be back down to like 449, and then it'll start going down, and then it'll go back up. And so like I see, like right now, I think ours is 498. I think was the last one I seen.
Yeah, we right there with y'all.
So it's like I'll drive around for a couple days,
Mm-hmm.
just hoping that it'll drop back down before I go get gas. Because I know my luck. Like I'll go get it when it's 498, and then the next day I'll wake up and I'll go, and it's like
525.
475, and I'm just like, you son of a.
Yeah, I notice when I skip on it, I look up and I go back, it's up about 30 cents. I'm like, damn, I still got this shit.
Now, and that brings me to an interesting point. Fuel club,
Gas cards.
fuel clubs. Bro, I'm big on them right now. So like any store that I go to regularly
Oh
that
yeah,
has
yeah,
like a discount card or something with fuel
yeah.
savings,
That's
I'm
right.
on. I'm on it. So like I got a Dillon's card. You can earn gas perks there. Uh, we got a store out here, Checkers. I got theirs. I got High
Oh,
V.
but you know
Like
what though? You know
if
what
you
we
got one, I'm getting it.
you know what we did? We took that left turn again.
We always do.
But yeah, back to the subject.
The thing about lounging, you just talk about whatever comes up.
But yeah, I do. I said, yo, the gas card, especially like that would be a lifesaver. That's
It would be.
that's getting ridiculous. But I think that's all I got. Really.
I'll say yeah, that's pretty much really all I got. I mean, I'm a simple guy. Simple things. I don't need a lot. Even as a fat dude, I'll take food.
That's what I said. Take me someplace.
I'll take food.
Matter of fact, it could be Longhorn.
Just go.
That
You
is
ain't even
done.
got to do that. You ain't even got to take me out. You really want to give me? You don't want to spend a lot of money? Go buy me a home run and pizza. I'm cool with it.
Shit, we ain't got that here. I said
What?
you can take me to Longhorn. You can take me. I even go to Texas Roadhouse. But
Texas Roadhouse actually isn't that bad.
I don't prefer any of those, but if that's all you got,
Yeah, no, Texas Roadhouse isn't that bad. You know where I haven't been in a long time? I want to go, and
what's
if I
up?
pick out to Chicago, I think I might go. Ruth
What's
Chris.
up?
Ruth Chris.
I mean, it's a couple out here. I don't want to go to a place that I can go to back home.
Well, and see, that's the thing. As far as
But
I know,
but
there's one out here.
but like I said, the difference you can give me to. That's why I said Longhorn and Texas Roadhouse and all that shit. But personally, I prefer not to go to a place I can go to anywhere. Even if it's like a little steakhouse just in the neighborhood nobody knows about, let's do that.
I like those spots. They usually have some of the best food, like just the little local spots that nobody really know about. And I mean, I just think they tend to put a little bit more love into their food, and
It
it's
could be a food.
a little more personal.
It could be a food truck.
They got a couple of those out here. Really nice food trucks too. Sell just about anything you want. Uh, and that's one thing I like about the summer here. They generally have a lot of food truck festivals. Like maybe not specifically here, but in the surrounding area, places you can get to. They'll have a lot of different like food truck festivals, or they have a lot of different events where food trucks are always there. It's coming up on that season where they're gonna start having the barbecue competitions. So I'm gonna be trying to check some of those out.
Oh man, Josh over here messing with me. Oh, I'm in the lounge today in case nobody didn't know. I'm in the lounge. My cigar Yoda is over here bothering me.
I'm in the garage.
I mean, it's got to. It was just too rainy outside to do anything.
It looked like it was getting ready to rain earlier. It felt like it was going to rain. It was like maybe 3 or 4 drops in the morning because we had severe
speaking of
thunderstorms last night. Like no rain, but the lightning was crazy.
speaking of grilling, yo, I think I want to grill now. I think I might grill today, man.
I would love to.
I
I
think
just
I
don't.
might.
I think that might be my next big purchase. I think I want to go buy. I actually want to go buy me a smoker. Is what I
That's
want.
that's why I'm trying to move because the little patio area we got, like
Mhm.
I can get a nice size grill. The grill I want, the grills we use, the garbage can grills.
Oh yeah.
I got a man's back home that personally designs and paints them and everything. He
Oh
builds them, paints them. I think I showed you a picture a while ago. We did a Bears one,
yeah.
but the problem is with that, I ain't got a place to put it here. So it'll definitely be something like when we get down to Arizona, I'll come up and buy it off of them and then just tow it down. Use the truck to tow it down.
Yeah, that could work.
Cause I think it might be a day trip. I don't know. Like
What,
literally a whole day if I'm driving.
to Arizona?
From Chicago, you're 24. Because we're gonna have to drive through. Texas take a day to get through itself,
Yeah,
but
could.
we only got to go through a piece of it. So
Yeah, I mean, like,
you'll go through
for
the top
me,
panhandle through Oklahoma and then through the back part.
yeah, and see, for me, that only took me. What did we figure? 12 hours for
I
me to
didn't want
get.
to go to I didn't want to go to Austin. Man. Oh my man, I got my man's down in New Orleans, man. He loving it down there. He just came back from Tampa. And he talking about how Tampa is. I was talking to Ken. We talk about going down to Tampa. Um, just for the just to check out the cigar scene. Uh, I'm waiting till some tickets come on sale for Black Smoke Week. I'm definitely buying the tickets
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of stuff I want to do.
because I think the tickets.
Right
If you
now,
get the early bird, I mean, if you get the early bird special, the tickets. When I looked at them, the early bird special for the VIP was only like at the time it was like 200 and I want to say $50.
now
That's
see,
when
my
you get
thing
the
is like I can get the tickets. Like buying the tickets to these events, it's not
no
the
no
problem.
no no. Check what I'm saying. You get the gift bag. That's the golf album. That's the breakfast. That's the Cuban coffee, which I'm not gonna drink. I just had some Mexican coffee. It fucked me up. Um, really strong. That's the cookout they have, the where you from cookout.
Yeah.
And like so everybody where you from, right? Like so a group of Chicago people, y'all from Chicago. Y'all all take a picture like Chicago. They had the Chicago the joint. They do it like that. Uh I found some nice little cheap hotels over there by the airport, or might do an Airbnb if they feel like it. Either one, but I'm going.
And I mean, like that's the thing for me with traveling. Like I want to travel, and paying for the trips isn't the
It might
problem.
be, it might be
The
cheaper
trip
actually.
is the problem for me.
It might be cheaper actually for you to fly here and drive down there with me. Or I don't know. It might be cheaper. I don't know. I don't know how much it costs for you to get to Miami.
Uh, Last time I checked, I think for me to get anywhere in Florida was like 550 round trip,
That ain't bad. It's actually not bad.
600 round trip.
I think mine was like at 300, 400 something. But if I got a couple boys coming from here, if we all leaving from here, like some of my Baltimore homies, we all leave from here. Might as well just rent the car. So we ain't got to do the rental when we down there. Just drive down.
That could work. That could work.
You know what I'm saying? Grab my man Josh. He go to Black Smoke Week with us.
But I think we're getting about to the end of this one. Like I'm
Yeah.
about done here.
Yes, sir.
We had almost an hour.
hmm As he flashes this flashlight in my face.
I see the light moving around.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was at first. I was like, all right, maybe they got a strobe light in there or something. Like,
This, hold on. I got a point opposite this guy.
nope, you were pointing the right way.
No, this is the right way. He's on the screen. It'd be this way. With me, he's this way.
On the screen, he's the other way.
So, but yeah, and he's yeah. This is what he does. This is what he does when I'm working too.
Yep. See his
So,
finger here.
this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, man. Anyway, man, we finna go ahead get up.
At
Get
work.
off me. Anyway, we go ahead get up out of here, man.
All right,
It's been fun.
it has
Uh,
been.
uh,
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 I guess in closing, just get your father something from the heart, just something that means something to you, and enjoy
yeah,
your
no,
father.
yeah, no bullshit. That means no bullshit gifts. You really want to give something the heart. Stop bullshitting with him. You know what though? Another thing before we go, I've been getting the pipe tobacco. You can give me some pipe and some tobacco. The tobacco is like here, it's like $3.99 an ounce. It's not bad at all. You get a pound for $42. $42 for a pound. I mean, shit, that's a cigar trip for me.
Yeah, that works.
So, or cologne, but good cologne, not that Stinson shit and that Axe for body spray shit. Some real good cologne.
Shit that you don't wear all the time.
You know, you know what? A watch, a watch. Very simple. It could be elegant. It could be a sports watch. A watch. It's just that simple.
For me, a ring. Yeah. Something like that.
So, all right, but that's our ideas, y'all. Um, as always, man, thank y'all for joining. I'm the local hero.
I'm the altar.
Reminding you to blow your smoke like a goddamn gentleman.
Peace.
We out.